Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Meta. I am yours truly, Travis Spencer.
I'm Camilla Crawley.
Camilla, today is Monday and we're back at it again.
Yep, back at it with Morning Meta for
Mhm.
another week full of mindful practices. And let me just do a quick rundown for
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
Yes.
So, as you already know, Monday is our grounding practice, Tuesday is our breath practice, Wednesday, we're going to be doing breath and body. And this Thursday, we have a community conversation with a special guest, Dr. Joey Brown. So, make sure you check that out. And finally, we're going to end the week on Friday with our loving kindness and compassion practice.
Yes. So let's get started.
All right. Everyone, we're inviting you into our grounding practice now. Find yourself a comfortable position if that's possible for you. And so, Travis, if you'd like to recommend or suggest any grounding practices, I'm open to that.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I will dive right in.
Well, I would love to do a grounding practice to really support people in finding their breath throughout the day.
Mm.
So, is there a grounding practice you have for that?
Yeah, so we can do, I'm thinking about maybe a breath
Mhm.
practice. And how about we add in like a count to it as well?
Okay.
That might be helpful to, really stabilize you in the grounding practice. So I'm going to demonstrate first. I'm going to inhale through the nose. And as you inhale, you just can do a count of four, right? So inhaling through the nose, breathing in over four, three, two, one. Holding for just a couple of seconds, maybe 3 seconds. Three, two, one. And then on the exhale, you're going to exhale out again with a count of four. So that's inhaling and exhaling with a count. I'll do that one more time. Inhaling in over four. Hold for 3 seconds. Exhale out over 4 seconds. Four, three, two, one. And then hold again for about 3 seconds and then release. Okay. So let's do that just a couple of times. Inhaling in, four, three, two, one. Hold, three, two, one. And then exhale, four, three, two, one. Hold, three, two, one. And then release. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And so that's the grounding. And don't worry about the counting. If you feel like it's too much or you're getting all mixed up, you can just leave it out and then just breathe in through the nose, nice and slow and gently, and exhale through the mouth. Again, slow, gentle, and longer. Maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the day to get grounded.
Right. So now we're going to set our intention for today. So the invitation is to take the next 5 to 10 seconds thinking about your day and naming something that you intend to be able to do throughout the day. Maybe a state of being, maybe emotionally you have an intention there, or maybe a task that you have an intention or completing today. So the invitation now is just to begin thinking about your intention. What is that intention? Let's begin. Right? Hoping that you've set your intention. And Camilla, have you set an intention for today?
Hmm. I think I need to think a little bit more on that one.
Hmm.
Um, it's always my intention to try my best to do things with ease. That's
Hmm.
difficult sometimes when you have a lot going on, but I'll give it a little bit more thought.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hmm. All right, let's move into our centering thought for today, though. Our centering thought is a quote, And the quote says, knowing your generational story firms the ground upon which you stand. It makes your life, your struggles, and triumphs bigger than your lone existence. It connects you to a grand plot line, excuse me. So I'll read that again. Knowing your generational story firms the ground upon which you stand. It makes your life, your struggles, and triumphs bigger than your lone existence. It connects you to a grand plot line. And that quote is by Cicely Tyson from her book, Just As I Am.
That's a wonderful, wonderful quote.
Mhm.
So for our main practice today, we're going to be doing some grounding, but we're going to be grounding in the body. So what I'll do is invite you to begin at the crown of the head, and I'll begin naming different body parts, inviting you to just focus energy on those parts. Maybe noticing sensations that are arising, allowing yourself to relax as much as you can as well. So let's begin. So, inviting you to find a comfortable seated position if you can. If you're in a place where you're seated, or if you're lying down, that's fine as well. And if you're moving about, inviting you to just come into the moment, noticing whatever's going on in the present moment. If you can, allow your eyes to close, lower your gaze, or leave your eyes open, whichever suits you for the circumstances and situation that you're in right now. And we're going to begin just noticing the breath, inhaling and exhaling, inviting you to deepen the breath, maybe slowing it down a little bit, and inviting you to focus on the place in the body where the breath is most pronounced. Maybe it's at the nose, chest, or belly, but inviting you to just notice without any judgment, noticing whatever's arising. So, inviting you on your next inhale to notice your breath. And then, as you exhale, bringing awareness to the crown of your head, noticing whatever is arising there, any sensation, or if the absence of sensation, inviting you to just notice that there is no sensation. Moving downward, noticing your face, allowing your jawline to relax with each exhale, maybe allowing your upper row of teeth to separate from your lower row of teeth. Continuing to move downward towards your neck and shoulders. With each exhale, allowing the shoulders to relax just a little more. Seeing if you can deepen that relaxation with each exhale. Gently scanning down to your hands and fingertips. Maybe you can notice whatever your hands are touching right now. Maybe noticing the temperature. Maybe it's cool or maybe it's hot. Allowing yourself to be as present as you can be. And if your mind is wandering, that's okay. But inviting you back to the present moment, back to right here and now. Inhaling, noticing the breath. Exhaling, bringing your awareness to your chest and belly. Maybe noticing the rise and fall of the chest and movement of the belly. Continuing to scan the body, Maybe noticing your bottom, maybe your lower back, noticing your thighs and legs, relaxing them as much as you can. All the way down to the feet, maybe wiggling your toes just a little bit, noticing the sensation of wiggling, allowing the toes to stay still. And with each exhale, relaxing the body. The invitation is to be as present as you can, inviting you to take 3 additional breaths and then allow your eyes to open, coming back into the spot where you are. So, how was that, Camilla?
Ooh, that was a nice grounding practice. I really can feel right now,
Mm-hmm.
sort of like the coming down of everything. So
Mm-hmm.
just feeling, yeah, really settled.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's to me that responsive mode. You're in a good place to, think some things through if that's necessary, or move throughout your day.
Mm-hmm. Now let's get to our call to action. And I'm thinking about our grounding practice. I'm thinking about the body practice that we just did. So the call to action could be taking that into the day.
Mm-hmm.
You decide. Today, our call to action, you could decide to take those breaths, whether you use the count on the inhale and exhale, or you leave it out and just take deep breaths throughout the day as a call to action, maybe noting it by certain points in the day. In the morning, before you enter in, whether you're going into work, so before you get out the car, before you take that walk into the door, doing those deep breaths, or maybe at your desk once you sit down. And if you're at home, the same thing, choosing that time in the morning, lining it up with maybe lunch, and then also before you go to bed as the call to action. And if that choice doesn't resonate with you, you can go with the body practice. Just becoming aware of your body, what things you're sensing and feeling from just paying attention to it. Again, during the times of the day that feel right for you. So that's our call to action. We have our deep breathing, or we have our body practice.
Yes, yes. So, good people, the invitation is to like and subscribe. And if you know of anyone that can benefit from these practices, please send them this video and invite them to do the practices and invite them to like and subscribe as well. We're building a community um, to support one another, to support us in our healing and our life journey.
All right, join us again where we're going to start our day grounded, intentional, and connected.